The whole world is backed into a corner. One side is a deadly virus as it is advertised. It's on every news feed, on every news report, on radio, all over the internet. So everyone is afraid of contracting it and possibly losing their lives. So everyone is in agreement with the government, stay at home, social distancing. On the other hand, if you're not at work, if you're not able to transact business as usual, then you don't have money. And money has become the oil in the machine of material existence. Without money, your rent, your studies, feeding your kids, transport, the works. Your life is in shambles without money in this age of iron. So it's a very difficult time for people. And I bet you my last cent that when someone comes up with a solution, which very soon some vaccine, some magic medicine will come up, or some policies will come up where all of us have to comply because we don't want to face the wrath of the monster coronavirus. And maybe they will advertise that other viruses may creep up if we don't take this vaccine. Soon they will say, well, you cannot fly, sir, if you don't have a certificate of vaccination. Soon they will say, you cannot buy property, sir, if you are not vaccinated. Something will come up and the people will be ready and they'll be demanding it. Give us a solution. So the world is going to be moved by policies that will run throughout the world, basically taking out the voices of the people and replacing it with some cooked up, ready made plan by some clandestine, undercover, covert, behind shadow governments, controllers. I say it's the 1% that is the wealthiest that wants to run the entire world and make us their servant class. Soon, they want to kick out cash, make it a cashless society. That is why they're trying to roll out all this 5G technology. Even though there's been plenty evidence given by qualified persons, I saw a petition signed by 26,000 scientists saying that this 5G cannot be rolled out because the health implications on human life are very great. It'll make us sick. They say the 60 hertz frequency, it is splitting even the oxygen molecule. It is disturbing the very fiber of oxygen, and it is changing it that now when it hits the blood system, the hemoglobin cannot pick it up, and therefore you're suffocating. But then, because it is needed by this global elite, it is needed as it is going to run the Internet of Things. Mind you, Internet of Things, that we are also things, soon to be surveilled, monitored, and even put out of commission if we have a voice of dissent against this machinery, this system. Soon they'll be able to look into your accounts. If you don't have some proper job according to that description, then you are not fit to own property, to have any money. We're going to be completely iron grip across the planet. The thing is, most people think that it's a game of different nations, or China versus the US, Russia, the US versus Britain, or Africa and Europe. And no, a pyramid. A pyramid means at the bottom of the pyramid, there's masses of people. As you go higher in the pyramid, less and less. So between the masses at the bottom, as you go higher up, then there's the government structures, the military, the police, the security system. That's where they're monitoring that the masses don't rebel and disturb the plan of the few right at the top. Right at the top, you don't see them. They're not like on your social media feed. They have their representatives in form of government officials, celebrities. They have their propaganda machine running strongly. Hollywood. They've got their academia that is pumping all sorts of crazy philosophy and understandings to the universities. They've legalized abortion. They are now legalizing marijuana everywhere in the name of freeing up marijuana for its medicinal properties and unleashing an industry unseen, when we all know that if we're cooked up, caked up on weed, then we're just dumbed down, useless clowns. We cannot do much but to speak of a rebellion. So drugs are a big item. You've got this hip hop industry pumping out like just sickening music videos, women just dangling and shaking everything. They're not saying anything, no sense. Those who grew up on hip hop, there was conscious rap, conscious hip hop, where societies were being put together, a cause was put ahead, we were being galvanized to act for the upliftment, each one teach one. Wisdom was being passed through these art forms. Now, what makes it through is all the crazy, useless, just garbage, just nonsense polluting the minds of the young. Pornography, the whole internet is reeking of pornography. Whatever crazy thing you can think of in your sexual depraved, well, minds, you can find it online. All of these are tools to dumb down society, to distract them, to bring us lower into the chakras where we are controlled by the base chakra, sexual energy, where we are greedy for money and therefore we are in competition with one another, where we are superficial, we are only worried about fashion and trying to look good. We become penny wise and pound foolish. We're so thirsty for money, more money, so that we can enjoy this body. Therefore, when the virus comes, we don't want to die because we think with this body, we want to protect this body. Therefore, we agree with any damn fool that tells us to act in a particular way.